Greetings to the City Commission of the City of Hallandale Beach, Florida. Thank you so much for hearing this important resolution, Resolution 2021, sponsored by Commissioner Anabelle Taub-Lima. Very excited that you're taking the time to hear this important topic. I know that your commission feels very strongly about the welfare of all animals. My name is Shannon Keith, and I'm an animal rights attorney. I'm also the president and founder of Beagle Freedom Project. We are a national, nonpartisan animal rescue and advocacy organization. We started in December of 2010, and our mission is to rescue and advocate for animals in laboratories. And that's not just beagles, but it's all animals in laboratories who need a voice. And since then, we've rescued over 3,000 animals, mostly dogs, from laboratory research. And there are ambassadors for change so that people can meet the victims of animal testing, and that we can advocate for better science and to end the egregious animal testing that does go on. We have so far passed legislation now in 11 states with our signature legislation, the Beagle Freedom Bill, giving them a second chance at life, and other various forms of legislation to end cruelty. I'm sure most of you are aware about the recent horrific testing going on by the NIH. We've been talking about this testing for decades, and it's been going on for a very long time. We have other evidence of other kinds of testing that has been going on, and I've submitted that. Hopefully you'll have a chance to read it soon if you do need further evidence that ridiculous testing is going on that isn't saving human lives. For example, I did just find a test being funded by the NIH regarding tobacco, the use of traditional tobacco versus e-cigarettes. And this test is going on with all types of animals, and seeing the effects of the nicotine and how the government can shield itself from addictive liability. Isn't anything that's life-saving. People don't need to smoke cigarettes to save their lives. I do have other evidence on a personal level. Since I started this organization, I have been privy to a lot of personal information. I've gone inside of animal testing laboratories and seen the horrors within. I've had personal conversations with people who work inside laboratories who wish they didn't, people who have been brainwashed to think that this is a necessary evil, have told me that beagles are used because they are docile, friendly, and forgiving, so that the reason that they're used is because their very nature is so kind, and they're the perfect size for cages. Many of the beagles we get out are debarked, and I'm told that this is because they don't want to disturb the laboratory technicians, and furthermore to just make them more of a test subject so that they can't communicate with one another. They're given no kind of stimulation whatsoever, no toys, no treats. When we rescue them, they've never been outside of a laboratory cage. They're ripped from their mothers at birth. They're tattooed with a federal identification number in their ear. That is all they're ever known by, and that's further to desensitize the people in the laboratory so they're known only as test subjects. They have no name. They've never been outside. They have no muscle tone because they're not walked and not exercised. When we get them, they're literally squinting from the sun. It's their first steps outside ever. We offer them a treat. They don't want it. They don't know what that is. They don't know what a toy is. We rehabilitate them. We put them in foster homes to rehabilitate them. And when their personalities finally come out, it is the greatest joy ever. And then we find their perfect forever homes. Since I started doing this, I realized this absolutely has to change. And I applaud you for considering this resolution. I sincerely hope that it passes and that we can make a real change in this world. Thank you so much.